So we're a machine now, huh? And a very slow-moving machine at that. We can jump though, which is not all that surprising as I saw quite a few of the peaceful machines jumping around like this in order to get around faster. I can see firsthand now why. Jeez, what do we have here? So what is this, like oil? Looks like it. Need a container though. Looks like we got a bucket over here. So we can speed this process up just a little bit. Okay. Well, this is not what I thought the start of a second playthrough would be. I mean, I'm under the impression that we'll be getting a different side to the story, I suppose, but I thought it'd come from characters that are not actually just machines, but okay, here we go. I'm not sure this is gonna completely help, man, but hey, if it's gonna do something, I guess we can see. Can I jump with this? No, I cannot. Okay. So I'm just going to have to painstakingly walk all the way over there with no jumping. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. Not really gonna worry about it. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, like, what do these machines remind me of, and why do they disturb me so much sometimes? Is this, they kind of remind me of the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, do you guys know, like, that sci-fi show? It was back in, like, 2005. Oh my god. Are they trying to be as obnoxious as possible? Are you kidding me? Excuse me? Okay, so I can actually trip when I'm holding the freaking bucket. Cool, fine. As I was saying, yeah, the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica, another machine life form that were created by a biological life form, but they started evolving and changing in like weird ways that they couldn't really anticipated. Sometimes disturbing ways too. You're like, how do I draw from point A to point B how this actually happened from an evolutionary standpoint? And the machines here in NieR Automata remind me of that a lot. Because the Cylons back in Battlestar, they started as just, I think they were designed as like mechanical work robots or war robots or something like that. But they started evolving into like flesh and blood creatures with actual feelings and emotions and things like that. And of course, you know, they try to uprise against their human creators, main driver of the plot. And I see a lot of similarities here, and I think that's kind of why I have these creepy vibes coming from these machines, you know? But okay, let's see if this actually does anything. Kinda have my doubts.
Doesn't matter how much oil you give him, little guy. You can't make a machine your brother. Well, looks like it's time.
Okay, so this is before 9S integrated himself with Eve. Oh, are we gonna be playing as 9S? I suppose that would make sense. Wouldn't be too far away from the realm of possibility.
Operator 210 to Unit 9S. Come in, 9S.
9S here. Go ahead.
The Yorha troops have commenced their descent. Disable the enemy base's defense systems immediately.
Roger that.
Okay, so is this going to be... what is this exactly? Well, we're back in the factory. We're back here. And it looks like he kind of... okay, cool. He kind of controls exactly the same as 2B. What do we have here? We have a katana weapon, very similar to 2B. We can double jump, we can dash. Oh yeah, I 100% recognize this from 2B's playthrough. She was kind of in this exact spot at the very beginning. Let me go ahead and poke around what we got here. So the map... I'm guessing we have just started over the story and we're going to be playing as 9S, which is weird because him and 2B were together for most of... yeah, look at all this. Wait, do I still have all of my items from the previous one? It would seem to be the case. Okay, yeah, that's really good. What about the weapons, though? Let's see what I got. I still have... yeah, it looks like Virtuous Contact, that was a 2B weapon, right? I believe so. Let me go ahead and check my weapons set. Light attack... just cruel oath. So he does not have a secondary one. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Is it going to be better to equip the Virtuous Contract? Let's see. Looks like it is indeed a flat buff. I think that is going to be the best that I have. By a huge margin. Actually, the Virtuous Treaty is the best, but isn't this kind of a heavy one? Let's just go with... yeah. Let's just go with the Virtuous Contract for right now. I did use that for the majority of 2B's playthrough, so I'll be the most familiar with it. Let's see. Is this going to be what we have to do? So, doing another playthrough from 9S's perspective, I don't know, that seems like it'd be kind of monotonous because, again, him and 2B were together for so much of the story. I don't think all that much will be different. I should stop fooling around here. Let's go ahead and do what I need to do. Which is, I guess, go down here? It seems to be... Oh, wow, yeah, that's my flight unit right here. That's my ride armor. Good stuff. For most of this opening segment, if I remember correctly, we were actually in this thing while 2B was on foot. So if I had to guess, we're gonna have a lot of shoot-em-up segments with this guy. Well, let's see if I remember how to control this thing. Let's see, it's this button to fire. There we go. You thought I would have forgotten? Ha! Taking a bit of a break from the game. This just seemed like a good opportunity to do so. You know, it's been a while. And plus starting a whole new playthrough, I mean, I think in a way we're supposed to go in, you know, a little bit fresh, you know, get a fresh perspective and all that really good stuff. And I can destroy the dark orbs with the melee attack. Seems a bit slower than 2B's was in her mech armor, although I may just be imagining that or misremembering it. Oh, look at that, these guys are level 27 and I am still level 27, so all of my stuff from the previous one is actually carrying over. Really good stuff. Taking a whole lot of damage, though. I guess the good news is that, ow, do I still have auto heal? I do. But I only have like 7 large recoveries, so this may be a bit of a rough opening segment. And it looks like the difficulty is, this is really hard, so I guess the difficulty is just going to build on from the previous playthrough. It's not like Sonic Adventure where you start over with a new character and you're kind of back at the basics, difficulty-wise, at the beginning of each one, you know? And there's another level up! I mean, I do still have, I'm assuming I still have the experience ups that I had previously, so why is this giving me so many problems? Hold up here. Let's try this. Again, it could just be a rust, I fully acknowledge that. But it seems like this is a little bit better of an option. Okay. I mean, I would think this would be like a truncated version so far, but why are we... I guess he can offer you a unique perspective, but... Oh, we haven't controlled like this before.
Systems to give our attack squadron a chance. You have 4 targets that need to be hacked.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so that's what that button does. Okay. So this is similar to what we saw with that one boss back as 2B.
Be advised that hostiles
Except
have
it
been
looks
detected
like...
around each target and must be defeated before continuing.
Okay, so I cannot listen to my navigator while we're hacking. And that was an unsuccessful effort. Oh god, and it causes a lot of damage too. I'm gonna run out of recoveries here pretty soon. Okay, so I have to be cognizant of that I can, in fact, lose the hacking. But instead of defending against the hack like we were against that weird opera boss, looks like we are actually causing the hack, which makes sense. That's what 9S was doing for most of the playthrough, at least with the bosses, you know. 2B would be on offensive duty, and then 9S would have to hack things. Okay, I thought I saw something else I had to hack there. Oh, but these are not my targets that I actually have to hack. Those are, like, on the map. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. So let's head our way to the first one. Looks like this is the first one. So I can hack the guns, or I can just shoot them down. I think it's probably safer to just try to shoot them down, honestly. The hacks seem like it might be a tad bit ornery with getting them to actually work and do them effectively. Okay, can you just settle down, bud? Let's... God, stay here! Hey, at least we have like a completely different style of play here. You know, it's not going to be verbatim what 2B was doing. Okay, take you down, and these are the things we need to hack.
Yeah. One affirmation
okay, here we go.
Fine.
And there we go. And what is this? Okay, this is different. Okay, so I have to get through the maze, I guess. Okay. Nice that we get a little 8-bit version. I actually noticed that back during that boss where we were defending against the hack. But I guess that's going to be far more prevalent in the 9S playthrough here. Assuming that 9S is indeed, you know, like the main playable character. I don't know, I was growing really attached to 2B.
Proceed to the next target.
I've gotten to where, you know, I don't know. I kind of expected to go through the whole game as 2B. You know, she's become so infamous. Infamous with her presence in the seedier sides of the internet, but also as just kind of a beloved video game character. So I'm kind of surprised that... I don't know, maybe we'll play as her again, but I'm kind of surprised that our playtime with her was, as far as what I put on camera, was only like 10 hours, and as far as just me doing side quests included, was like 12 hours. Much shorter than I kind of anticipated. Okay, so I guess down each one of these paths is what we're supposed to find. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Okay. I said shoot down these guns, it looks like they can be kind of dangerous. Okay, anything back here? I guess I could check the map. Is the map even gonna show me anything? Nah, it just gives me a pause screen. Okay, fine with me. See, I hope someone's supposed to be over here. Oh, jeez, ambush. Be very careful here. I could very well get a game over because I just never stocked up on heals. Like, I was all arrogant and thought I had more than enough, but the game just kind of kept going. And I never took the opportunity to, oh my god, come on, why so many? Never took the opportunity to actually, like, buy a whole lot more. Okay, here we go, number 2. It's gonna be another maze. It is indeed. Okay, so I have to be looking ahead to make sure I don't go down a lengthy path that just leads to a dead end. These seem to be pretty safe. Not very difficult at all. I'm guessing this is just the first few mazes. It's gonna get a whole lot worse.
Hacking complete. 2 targets remain.
It looks like even though I've been down this path before, it doesn't matter. The enemies will just drop from nowhere. They do go down very quickly though, so it's not too much of a hassle, but okay, so I guess path number 3. Oh wow, that was a giant FU laser. Yeah, I don't know why I would spend all this time like hacking all these little turrets. Seems like a complete waste of time if you ask me. And overly risky as well. I mean, I've already proven that I'm not very good at the hacking, so... Okay. I thought about trying that one, but again, it just doesn't really seem worth it. And I knew you guys were gonna drop out of thin air this time. Oh god, there's 2 of these things now. Okay. Let's just keep our sights set on... Oh, I was just gonna keep my sights set on that one, but without one getting so close, I guess it's a little bit impossible. Okay, take down your turrets one by one. Oh, I can hit them both at the same time. That's pretty cool. Okay. First to go, and number 2. Good stuff. And this is going to be, I don't know what these are, but hacking target number 3. And let's go again. Yeah, see, that one would have been a dead end. Watch out for that. And gonna be this way. Okay, come on. Yeah, we got it. Always have to destroy the core at the very end. And we get a little bit of experience for hacking too, I have to keep that in mind.
Hacking complete. 1 target remains.
Man, this is a real pain.
May I remind you that personal chatter during operations is restricted?
Fine.
Oh, 9S, trying to express himself all the time and getting shut down at every opportunity. Well, at least this navigator here doesn't have the mental capacity of a 16-year-old girl wondering if Chad is going to take her to the prom or not. Jeez. The one 9S is a bit more competent than the one 2B had, that's for sure. And this is going to be the last corridor, it looks like. Yeah, that last target is right up there. And what are you going to have for me this time? Like 3 of the buzzsaw guys? Just going to lay it on? Let's see. Or you just keep stacking on the really easy guys that take absolutely no effort to take down. Yeah, that's what I expected. Anyone else? Anyone else? Just one of the big guys? Kind of disappointed. Let's see if I can just stay right in the center there. Yeah, that should be no problem. There we go. Alright, target number 4. Let's do it. Well, let's see what happens after this. I guess that's when I'll meet 2B when she fought her first Goliath boss. I just kind of came in and I was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And then I just kind of pissed off until the very end when I got my arm and my leg destroyed. Oh yeah, I have to keep in mind all these items I have I'm gonna lose.
Hacking of enemy defense system complete. Our attack squadron can now infiltrate the base. You are to continue providing support by whatever means available.
Yeah, but didn't they all die on the way over here? That's what happened at the very beginning? Pretty sure. It doesn't really matter, I guess we're just gonna play through it. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if we're kind of scene hopping here, you know? Because I gotta wonder, if the 2B playthrough only took like 10 hours, surely the 9S one will be even less than that, you know? And what other characters can I really play as besides these 2? Maybe like Adam and Eve? That would be interesting, I suppose.
Yorha has entered the base. However, there is only 1 unit remaining.
Oof, must have been rough out there.
The enemy's defensive weapon is making things more difficult than we estimated.
Yeah, that's what happened. They took down the leader and everything. 2B was the last one. And you guys still demanded that we continue with the mission. Jeez. With like, what, 1/10 of the firepower you plan to have? Oh god, we're in all-range mode. God, this mode completely destroys me. I don't know why. I have a really hard time not dying. Or not getting hit like crazy. In this control method. Okay, anyone else? Yep, we're still here. Ah, god, it's one of the big ones. Okay. Yeah, I need to make better use of using the control stick, like both the control sticks to aim, to actually move and then aim at the same time, you know? Oh my god, stop it! Yeah, this is brutal. I don't know why I have so many problems, like, in this orientation. Okay, come on, keep up the firepower, man. Take down the little ones. Okay, now I think the melee will be a bit more effective. We'll rip into them, take them all out! Shoot them! Okay, that'll do it. And that'll be it. Okay. Man, I need to buy some heals ASAP. I don't know when I'll have the opportunity to do it, but jeez.
Whoa. Get a load of that thing. Firing missiles. Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh. Well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
And another flight segment while 2B's doing the ground segment. I guess that makes sense, you know, we'll have a lot heavier of a flight segment. Although I will say, I do enjoy the ground combat a lot more than the shoot 'em up
you the map data I
combat.
collected earlier.
Do it.
And there we go. Kind of weird, man. Like, we're gonna have to go through the whole, like, get to know 2B thing again.
I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that, I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
Yeah, but he would go on to forget that whenever they explode and they're not able to recuperate his memory core. Which I wonder what kind of happened there at the end. Like, 2B didn't want him to just get a new body because he'd forget everything. But how much would he have actually forgotten, you know? Didn't he just, like, back up his data? So, I mean, it wouldn't have been that much. I mean, he did expose himself to a super dangerous machine. I mean, it wasn't just that. Didn't he expose himself to, like, the entirety of the machine network? And that's what was making all the machines crazy in the first place, so I don't know. It's kind of a weird choice, you know. 9's was cool, and I liked him a lot. But if you had told me, like, oh, now you get to play through as 9S, it's kind of like, kind of hard to get excited for, you know? I was kind of hoping we would have, like, a continuation of that story, because it felt like we weren't really done. And at the same time, I believe we were done, but I just expected so much more between, you know? I would have thought that, like, taking down Adam and Eve would have taken, like, 4 times the hours that it did.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory.
Oh, jeez, we're still
Now
going.
it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
Okay, well, I don't know how many recoveries I have left. I think we're down to, like, 4 or 3. And I know I'm not going to have the opportunity to buy it until we do the black box panic
He's
button,
just
so...
accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Yeah, well, I know that's the exact opposite now. Going back to the base thought of things, again, very strange. Like, we learned so much about the machines during the 2B playthrough. And how, like, these guys were pretty much absolutely wrong about them. Not having any emotions and just copying them. I mean, I kind of had doubts myself, you know, I thought they would have been copying them, like, what supposedly the Nobodies in Kingdom Hearts were supposedly doing at the very beginning. Until they started growing their own hearts. Yeah, nice retcon on that one. But oh well. Seeing things from 9S's perspective, maybe we'll actually get better insight into his thoughts, because he was a bit more reserved to the idea of what the machines truly were than 2B.
But couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Is that?
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed. There should be another facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like
Yeah, and this is when she starts engaging with the huge Goliath.
Even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Jeez, man, this shooting segment is going on for a while. With no saves either. Oh boy. Hope I don't die soon. How many do I have? Got 3 left. Oh boy. It's gonna be crunch time pretty soon. Crunch time indeed. Although 9S doesn't do a whole lot in that battle. I think he kamikazes it to like save 9S, but then after that I think it just kinda ends, right?
2B, what's going on?
She appears to be engaging the target enemy.
We have to help her. Let's go!
And here we go. Looks like my little computer buddy's gonna have a feminine voice here. Yeah, probably just because of Star Trek, but I prefer it that way. There it is. And here I come.